It's been an election campaign in France like no other, with the sitting president deciding not to run and traditional parties struggling to gain traction. No one had a real advantage. The picture is now clear ahead of the final round in 2 weeks' time. Emmanuel Macron, who's never held elected office, is now in a race to be the French president at the age of 39. But alongside him in the next round will be Marine Le Pen of the Front National, a controversial candidate in many ways. She's redesigned her party to appeal to a wider base of voters.
French people have to seize this historical opportunity. At stake, there is the wild globalization that threatens our civilization. The French people have a very easy choice. Either we continue with a complete deregulation without borders and protections that will lead to delocalizations, international competition, mass migration, and the free movement of terrorists. Or you can choose France, borders that protect our jobs, our wages, our security, and our national identity.
The contrast is Emmanuel Macron and his En Marche movement. He's staunchly pro-business and pro-European. A lack of political experience now seems to be his advantage.
Devenir votre président.
I hope in 15 days to become your president, the president of everyone in France. I will be the president of patriots against the threat of nationalists, a president who protects, transforms and builds, someone who allows those who want to grow, work, innovate and travel to do so more easily and quickly. A president who helps those who have less with public education, healthcare, jobs, and solidarity.
The backdrop to this election has been a faltering economy, high unemployment, and the attacks that have terrified the country over the last 2 years, including one last week that killed a policeman on the Champs-Élysées. Even as the votes came in, there were clashes in Paris between police and protesters, some anti-Le Pen, some simply unhappy with the choice of candidates generally. But the absence of President Francois Hollande left space for Macron and Le Pen, and ended up working against his own Socialist Party and their candidate, Benoit Hamon. Former Prime Minister Francois Fillon of the other traditional party, Les Républicains, was an early front-runner. But a financial scandal involving his wife, and this from a politician who believes in cuts and austerity, damaged his cause. France now faces a stark choice. Emmanuel Macron's globalist approach is a contrast to the future offered by Marine Le Pen, who remains against the EU, is anti-immigration, and isolationist in nature. It may well be that, as in previous elections, France has voted with their hearts in the first round, but may vote with their heads in 2 weeks' time. Francis Collings, TRT World.